Shellbound the Pangle here. Yep, Void Spirits loses that lane, but so does TA. So, this is okay by Liquid. I don't feel this Timber is just okay. I'm not too sold on it. You actually have a lot of magical damage and a lot of magic amplification, and Timber sucks against Pango for the most part. And Sand King.
Yeah, Sand King here. It's a good Sand King game, isn't it? Really?
Yeah. This is not the... I'm not too sold on this Timber pick. I think it's just fine. I think the Terrorblade... You can pick a Terrorblade in a just fine lineup because of how strong the hero is, right? I don't think you can pick Timber in a game where it's just fine, because you are lacking now maybe a bit of an offlaner or a bit of a team fight hero. Your team fight's mainly the Nyx Assassin. Maybe a bit of Void Spirit.
Oh yeah, you're right. Team Liquid's team fight is really weird, isn't it? Because like you're saying, if it was a good Timber game, for example, Timber just sows chaos and discord in the team fights, and then you've got plenty of damage on the rest of your other cores to just make it work. But yep. I could see very well a situation where Boxy tries to Timber Chain into a fight, and he finds himself meeting his maker courtesy of a Coddle, right? So, or a Sand King, for example. Yeah, so that is a little concerning.
Especially if Shinkyu goes for the Dagon build again. Like I'm telling you, if he plays it like he was playing in, I think it was Dota Pit, he was running that build. It's just easy death for Timber. And Coddle 4 also farms fast. We've all been so, I guess, spoiled with all the Coddle mids. But Coddle 4 farms pretty fast as well for a 4.
Alright guys, I know we probably lost this game, but we can still do this.
You just don't go for the 3 nulls beforehand or the 4 or 5 nulls beforehand, however you want.
And probably the BOTs as well on the position for Coddle.
You just rush I'm more sold on the LGD draft, but I don't think it's a bad draft by Liquid. I see where they're coming from, and it does suit their style. So positive points for Liquid's draft is good lanes, good early tempo, which is they love, great kill potential for like early pickoffs. Even if they lack once it gets in team fights, it's fine because they have heroes that snowball easily. So the idea of Liquid's draft is, I'm going to get a bunch of pickoffs early and do decently in my lanes, and then once we fight 5-on-5, we'll have item superiority, so who cares if we have worse team fight. I think their strategy is solid, even if I don't like it as much as LGD's.
Like Liquid, to this point, right, they hunt real well, right, for pickoffs. It's no last patch, you know, Nyx into Hoodwink, or Hoodwink basically +1 more nuke. But Nyx to set up vision. I mean, Ame is a very safe farmer on the TB especially, but I could definitely see him getting caught out here just because of how mobile and how surprising Liquid could be. For now, though, Liquid actually, they look like they might be in for a bit of trouble, as Taiga is going to be caught. He does have Impale, and he'll find it onto 3 heroes. That should get him out of this one. There is going to be only, of course, the Astral Spirit. They'll even hit him with a little bit of the Eliminate damage on the way out. Liquid, though, finding 3 runes, as it was going to be Mikke winning this 1v1 on the click-off versus Faith Beyond. Sania, yeah, just being a bit cheeky here. He's got Brain Sap, so he knows that he can trade versus Faith Beyond if he needs to, or just hit him with a couple of right-clicks on the way out. Boots first for Insania as well.
The 4s that we picked up, especially the Lion, right? Really enabled teams to run potential.
They might just...
the Penguin?
Yeah, he's in trouble.
Dead. Point just gets the last hit. There we go. The rotation was good there by Taiga. That's why Liquid. The early game is... And that's why Mikke has been able to have a really good early game at Faith Beyond. There we go. Mikke in the Sandstorm. Good body block there. They do drop the sentry so they can see Faith, but that's not going to be enough to kill him. However, the rotation from Taiga might turn this around. As still in his Sandstorm, Taiga walks in. He has Mangoes for the Spike Carpus. There's a stun. Faith trying to get away with the Burrow Strike. One last hit for the Bane. That's going to be enough. They get the kill on the enemy offlaner. Liquid up to a decent start in these lanes.
Yeah.
He finds the ET. And there's the help from Shaba. Going for Mikke. We do have the Rolling Thunder. And Mikke just trying to run. Staying near the cliff so he can be pushed up one, but he's not. He's instead in the pinball zone, and they're going to take advantage of this. Epicenter even committed for this. Together with the Stomp, Happy will kill off Mikke as Koigva trying to finish off Faith Beyond. The Director as well, running for his life. He's not fast enough. Bane will get the last hit. Trying to give it to Koigva instead. Won't be able to, but they did get 2 kills off for this, so LGD very happy with this engagement.
If they can find a kill off of this smoke, they would have that blink instantly. Boxy is going to be a bit of a hard target, especially with only level 2 Burrow Strike, but we'll see what they can get done.
Boxy discovers there's so many TPs going for him. They set up, they stall the Blinding Light to send him back. In fact, into the Epicenter he goes. And even committing the Earth Splitter, because they wanted to make sure that Boxy died here. Metamorphosis in case Koikva had any crazy ideas, and Koikva almost got caught in the pinball zone, but just a bit to regain what they lost early.
Here you go, Liquid.
Especially now that Mickey is online.
They're smoking up now, looking to try and nip PSG.LGD in the butt, and they will be successful here, Avo. Looks like Pangolier, wow, they even go so far as to commit the Fiend's Grip. I believe first Fiend's Grip of the game for him. They also stun up Y with the Astral Spirit. Koikva, though, they might make a jump onto him with the Solar Bind now out. Faith Beyond going to go for the Epicenter play. He's canceled it, though. That did force out the Dissemblate from Koikva. Stomp here is going to find Insania. Faith Beyond with another Blink and Burrow Strike in 2 seconds. He's going to hold off on initiating, though. Pan goes back in 10. Faith Beyond. This time he actually let the ultimate go. Taiga right underneath the Sentry, saved momentarily here by the Nightmare. Does manage to get off the stun thanks to the Spike Carapace, but he's cleaned up by Jin Q. As now the rest of LGD continue to look for kills. Koikva a little bit too elusive though with the Astral Step, is going to be able to escape. And with Ame present and popping that level 4 Metamorphosis, Liquid not too eager to join this fight.
Meanwhile, Boxy's trying once again to push this tower mid. But we have the coach trying to defend it. Come team, come! And in fact, they all do. He charges the Rolling Thunder, Burrow Strike as well. They do find the poor Void Spirit. He's out of mana. Quick's going to die. This is what happens when your captain or your coach is mid. You cannot disobey his rules. He is never wrong. He is the one leading this charge, and that's exactly what they'll do as they push mid. The right call as well here, honestly. Bar any chokes you might make. Another Burrow Strike with the Rolling Thunder. Earth Splitter though. And it could be Ame in trouble. No, Sunder just in time. Now with that Stomp, they need something to follow up. They don't have it. Just an Illuminate, which actually will kill off the Nyx Assassin, but not enough to finish off Mickey. In fact, Y might die as well. Avoids the chalk him. Y too strong. Mickey falls in the back lines. Koikva buys back as he needs to fight this. They can't let them get away with this. They haven't lost a single hero. And finally, Faith Beyond will die. In exchange for Insania, though, who saves himself from the illusions, but not from the Stomp. And that's going to be PSG.LGD taking down, what, 4? That thing they always see that is like something to hit people on the head with. Like it's made out of paper. It's like a fan or something. Anyway, they're going to find the TA here. We do have the Metamorphosis. Mickey is slowly dying. Faith Beyond charging the Epicenter. We end up Blink Dagger. We still have Sunder, however, on Ame, so he should be fine. However, the Sanking will not be. Caught by the Fiend's Grip and killed off. That stun doesn't come out in time. Another pinball zone for Koikva, and that's a tieback for him now. As Swashbuckle also catches Insania. He's going to fall. Taiga has Spike Carapace, so if anything, that's going to hurt Coddle, yep. However, getting the kill, and they all hit the Wisp at the same time, they might be able to break it before it completes.
Alright, they do have themselves a smoke gank coming mid lane now from LGD. There's going to be the Ag Scepter reveal. Timber Chain, though, still pulls Boxy on through, and that's going to be a miss on the ultimate. But Koikva taken down before we get the Dissemblate off as Faith Beyond just jumping the backliners. Koikva taken out of the fight as Zhao 8 stopping anyone from leaving now as they find a stun now onto Boxy. Timber Chain ready to go. Zhao then finishing off the Bane means there's no threat of the Fiend's Grip. Jin Q looking for more. What I say earlier about Liquid's draft, right? You just have to keep winning, I believe, or was that the Tundra game? Oh, hold on. Okay.
And they almost did that as well. As first, right? Tried to use the roll up to stun them. Instead, he didn't get stunned. Will-O-Wisp in the middle, but he's already dead. Quick, what do we do now? Our coach is dead. He can't talk anymore. Faith Beyond is going to Burrow Strike away. They do hit him with the Aether though. So Faith might still die here. One last Burrow Strike. The Stomp on top of this. Okay.
Not Coddle. Coddle actually is great at Roche control, but so is the ET. We've got a lot of great Roche control. The Director's still dead for 15 seconds, and you know, unfortunately, I find, at least in my experience, that dead heroes usually talk the most. And I assume LGD getting a bit of the Director's commentary themselves now. It's a beautiful stun onto 2 from Faith Beyond. Koikva dead immediately, caught by the Will-O-Wisp and the Burrow Strike. Down he will go. This stun to follow-up is going to pull Mickey back in as it sweeps up for the kill onto Insania. Mickey popping the BKB, trying to fight as Ame has Metamorphosis. He's not even going to need it for the kill, though, onto the safe lane TA. There's the stun to find Boxy, and it's going to be a full team wipe here as Liquid try and get through Roshan, but are immediately punished by LGD.
Well, that was
yeah.
The Hector build.
You're right, actually. It is.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Before I started to... The Hector was just 16 metas too early. That's really the reality of it.
No,
Alright, well, Faith Beyond. Oh, catch up to the Knicks.
They got
That's going to be
Quake
relatively easy. Shalbat turns around, and they can't kill the Void Spirit just yet. Yulston will save him. They're charging up to the epicenter. Faith Beyond decides against it. Again, considering the initiation,
he's getting
but
junked.
they don't want to go too far in. The TP's doing too much damage. Now that's finally the Epi. Mickey is dead as Taiga also falls together with Boxy. Liquid tried their best at just keeping the enemy team from running them down, but it's impossible. The GG is called as Poikva dies. LGD will take game number 1.
Yeah, Xiaoba stealing the rampage from Ame. Says, know your place. This one is not yours. LGD will take game number 1 off the back, but a very, very impressive performance. Really, it was a team performance, wasn't it? I feel like everyone in LGD really just played super well together, and they all kind of, different times. Y in the lane, specifically Jin Q, as soon as the laning stage started to break down, defending the tower.